The new RPGIGAN 6.6 loot filter is out. Now remember, this loot filter is only for endgame after you hit mapping, because it's technically usable in campaign, but it does block a lot. And it's not for solo self-found because it blocks a lot. It mostly is so that you can find influence bases, memory strand bases, and just good bases. A lot of other stuff will be blocked out. Too many rares were showing, too many influenced items were showing, too many uniques were showing, too many diff cards were showing. That's what founded me starting the 1.0 version. Over the years, I've added a lot of flag colors. White, of course, are the best, then green, then blue, then beige, and then black. Black can generally be ignored. Often, if you're really farming, you can ignore the beige as well. But if you see a star, you're going to want to grab it. Those are most items on the left there. And then relatively recently, I think the 6 series or the 5 series, I changed stacked currency to be this kind of salmon color. Uniques have a different scheme. There's no green. It goes from brown to blue to gold. And those are all pretty good and worth checking. Now, black flag uniques with the plus sign, they can be ignored. I ignore them, generally. They're only for 3 purposes. They're for vendoring to get some alch shards. They're for throwing in your 1C tab and praying that you get a sale of them, which can happen if you're really desperate. Or they're for number 3, turning to dust. They're for turning to thaumaturgic dust, mostly for settlers. Relatively recently, I believe last league, the purple with the crescent, the sort of crescent icon was introduced. These are only good bases that have 60 or more memory strands. Other memory strand bases will show, but they're going to be that kind of beige if you want them. But when you see the crescent, you're going to want to grab it because it's a good base, like an onyx amulet, and it has a good chunk of memory strands. So it's for crafting. So those are the purples. Now, of course, I kept the normal color that we're all familiar with, the neon green on black with the pentagon for quest items. Maps, recently I just only showed tier 16. I got rid of the tier 15 highlight pink on the 6.0 release. And at this point, you'll see the red for tier 16s, and then you'll still see a red icon. The squares are maps, crosses are uniques, stars are everything else. And then they'll just be, red, yellow, or white accordingly. But with the new 3.27, we have these womb gifts. Womb gifts didn't really fit into any of these categories because you're going to want to grab them. Yes, I could have made them blue, but all these womb gifts falling blue, it is just too bright. I could have made them beige, but a lot of people playing with this filter are ignoring the beige if you're really farming. You don't really want to ignore the womb gifts necessarily. So I decided to set up a brand new flag system, this new color system here, this sort of burgundy with gold, this kind of Chinese color. And this is going to be womb gifts, it's going to be splinters, and it's going to be Life Force from Harvest. It's a new color system I'm going to experiment with the 6.6 update. And basically it just means stuff you want to grab and throw into your stash and collect. Collectible stuff is this kind of burgundy color.